What is the typical childbearing age range for women? Imagine a time when women are most likely to bring new life into the world. That period is what we call the typical childbearing age range. In the United States, this age usually stretches from the late teens to the late 30s. Most women tend to have their children between the ages of 20 and 39. But recent data shows that women are choosing to wait a bit longer before starting a family. In fact, the average age of women giving birth has gone up over the years. In 2023, the average age for all mothers was nearly 30 years old. When it comes to first-time mothers, the average age increased from about 26.5 years in 2016 to 27.5 years in 2023. Decades ago, the typical age for first births was much younger, around 21 years old in 1970. This shift is influenced by many factors. More women now pursue higher education and careers before having children. Advances in fertility treatments also help women conceive later in life. Additionally, the rising costs of raising children make some women wait until they are more financially stable. The age at which women have children can also vary depending on where they live and their racial or ethnic background. Women in big cities tend to have their first child later, around 28.5 years old. Those in rural areas usually start their families earlier, at about 24 years old. Among different groups, Asian women tend to have their first child at the oldest age, around 31.5 years old. White women follow at about 28 years old. Black and Hispanic women generally have their first children earlier, at around 25 to 26 years old. Biologically, women can have children from puberty, which usually begins around age 12 or 13, through their mid to late 40s. But natural fertility drops significantly after age 35. Despite this, modern fertility treatments have helped some women conceive into their late 30s and beyond. So, while the biological window for childbearing spans roughly from age 15 to 44, most women in the United States now have children between their mid-20s and late 30s. This change affects household and family structures, fertility rates, and how families plan for the future.